Welcome back to the channel. We are here May 25th, and this is going to be the breakdown for Draftkings slate on Wednesday, May 26th. We got going down. Let's see, 3-game slate. This should be some competitive games. You got fiery Washington Wizards team going against the Philadelphia 76ers. They like to play with their food, if you haven't noticed. Then you got the Atlanta Hawks going against the New York Knicks, and this is you don't want to go down 0-2, losing both of your first 2 home games. New York Knicks not being in the playoffs for the first, the last past 11 years. Then you got the Utah Jazz playing around. Why did Mitchell was healthy. Mitchell was healthy. And you lost to the Memphis Grizzlies. So we have some interesting matchups, some interesting game 2s. Let's look at our lineup we got going tomorrow. 7 came below. You know the rules. Starting off with the point guard, Derrick Rose. The theme of today is if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Pretty much. Derrick Rose, 5,900. We went and got him the other day. 38 minutes, 17 points, 1 steal, 1 block, 5 assists, 5 rebounds, 32 DK. That is what you want. They only priced him up $400 more, and it's not high enough. This is playoff basketball. He's going to get a ton of minutes. As you can see, he had 40 minutes. He's going to be on that court. He's going to be dropping floaters all day. He's going to be hustling. Yeah. Give me Derrick Rose. Give me playoff Derrick Rose at 5,900, playing for Tom Thibodeau, who's going to play a ton of minutes. He keeps short rotations and has his guys, his star guys that he really cares about, putting up production, playing a ton of minutes, man. Shooting guard, Dillon Brooks, 6,300. This man has been red hot for at least 2 weeks. Dillon Brooks has been knocking down jumpers. His efficiency is through the roof. And you see how many shots he's taking a game? 26, 22, 21, 14, and 28. He's taking a ton of shots. He's knocking them down at a nice high clip. 31 points against Utah. Obviously, the keys to Memphis is going to be their focus on John Morant and Jonas Valanciunas. This is why I like Dillon Brooks. He's the third option. Not really the third option, but Utah's defense is gonna focus more on Ja and Valanciunas and not Dillon Brooks, and his jumper should be there as long as he's knocking it down. I see a similar performance, at least middle 30 DK. I want that 35 plus range from him, paying 6,300. He's really confident right now, and I'm gonna ride that boat. Next is going to be small forward Alec Burke. We're going to the New York Knicks right here. This is a key bench member for the team. He is a lethal jump shooter. This is the punch that they need. Obviously, once Derrick Rose comes off the bench, it's him, Alec Burks. Once Randall sits down, they need that extra score. Alec Burks has been very aggressive, taking as many shots as he wants. He's been knocking it down at a very high clip, especially the 3-pointers. 5 for 10 against San Antonio, 5 for 7 against Boston, 3 for 5 against Atlanta. I think they're going to need his punch. 27 points in that first game. Not saying he's going to get you 27 points again, but he's definitely a type of guy that can get you 20, no problem. Alec Burks is a dangerous shooter, and they're going to need him in this playoff run going up against the Atlanta Hawks, who have a ton of firepower. So next, moving on at the power forward position, I got 2 guys for you, mainly kind of like 3 guys. But the first one I'm going to talk about is going to be Davis Bertans at 3,800. This guy is their 6th man, their best 3-point shooter on the team. If you want to keep up pace with the Philadelphia 76ers, especially on the road, Davis Bertans is going to have to step up. Those threes are going to have to be knocked down. If you paid for him at 3,900 and got you 25 DK, that is a good sign. That is good. That's almost like 6-7x right there for your price. So they dropped him $100. If he does that again, hey, move on to the next player. He did what he had to do. 3,800 get you 25 plus DK. Perfect. I think he can do it again. They're going to need his jump shooting out there. Obviously, the focus is going to be on Bradley Beal. Westbrook. Bertans is, just waiting in that corner in that high top key position, knocking down threes, especially if he's on fire. I want all of that. Similar to what Joe Harris did today. He had a bananas game, 30 points, 30 real points scored from Joe Harris. So Davis Bertans can definitely do the same thing. Another power forward slash center I got going on is John Collins. And he's at a price where, I told you about this. If you've been watching my videos, I've been on him. He's a 7K player. It's been very up and down this season. But if you want to win a game against New York Knicks, which they already did, played solid minutes. He almost got a double-double. The upside is there. He can knock down the three. He can rebound. He can score. I like what I see out of John Collins. And this price is too cheap. Too cheap. Maybe they win the first two. But it's definitely Trey Young. It's John Collins. It's Bogdanovich. Those guys come in and chip in. Collins he's not supposed to be this cheap. I do like him. We might get another 20 DK performance out of him. He needs to wake up. I want to see more shooting attempts from him. So maybe we can get a cheaper price for him if he has another bad performance. But his average on the year is 32. I'll be happy with that. But I want some more. The 40 bomb is in him. I think he can do it. We're going to try for it. All right, John Collins at 6,500. And then last but not least is going to be the center position. Value center. Obviously, we love Embiid. But if we're looking at value, there's a little bit of question marks with the big men for the New York Knicks. That's another thing. That's why I like John Collins, because we have an injury question mark on Nerlens Noel. We don't know if he's going to play. Mitchell Robinson's probably going to be out. That leaves one other big for the New York Knicks, and that's Taj Gibson at 3,300. That's a punt center that should be good on both sides. This is a veteran, so he knows what he's doing. He can definitely rebound, provide some high energy, get you a couple blocks, and we need him just to score the easy baskets, maybe some second chance points. Get that points total closer to 10, so we can possibly get a double-double. But the upside is there, especially if there's no Nerlens Noel and no Mitchell Robinson. They need an answer down low, and Taj Gibson's going to be that guy. So 3,300 punt center, yeah. So let's look over at FanDuel. Let's see if we get that same type of value. So this is a benefit. So you can really take advantage of this. Okay? Taj Gibson, power forward eligible on FanDuel, 4,100. So it's just $800 more. But if he is the starting center, we're going to go all in on him. And then you still can pay up at center position for Embiid. Get you Embiid, call it a day. Give Valanciunas, call it a day, one of the two. Make different lineups, switch them in and out. You got a nice score at the bottom. Hold on, guys. Oh, excuse me. Thank you. Woo. Back in it. Now, Embiid, 10,100. Jonas Valanciunas is almost $2,000 cheaper. So you're gonna focus on them two guys, but the upside is there, especially if you get Taj Gibson starting. I like him there. Let's move on to the other guys. Davis Bertans is 38 compared to 38, so same price. I love him on both sides. Next is going to be John Collins. He is 7K on FanDuel compared to DraftKings at 6,500. Obviously, I like him more on DraftKings. It's a question mark on FanDuel. I'm probably going to stay away from him on FanDuel. You can lean towards him on DraftKings. It's a question mark with the amount of shot attempts that he's getting per game. A little bit of question mark, but we're going to focus on him on DraftKings. Next is going to be Alec Burks at 5,500 compared to 46. I love him on DraftKings. I like him on FanDuel. That's not a big discrepancy. It's $900, but he can get there on either side. The scoring is going to be key. The 3-point bonus is going to be another key on DraftKings. So I prefer him over there. Dylan Brooks is correctly priced on FanDuel at 7,200. He is 63 on DraftKings. So he's a lock on DraftKings. I like him on FanDuel. He can get you there. The way he's playing, the confidence that's oozing out of his pores. I'm loving what I'm seeing out of Dylan Brooks. He's turned into a whole another beast because he definitely plays defense. And if he's knocking down jumpers like this, it's going to be a long night. And then last but not least, we got Derrick Rose at 59 compared to 59 on DraftKings. So, hey, lock them in on both. Definitely. He might be my thumbnail. Probably. Let me get someone below 10K on thumbnail. Derrick Rose is going to get it. We're going to do a throwback thumbnail with Derrick Rose. I like it what I'm seeing. Let me know how you feel about tomorrow's core. I think it's nice. I think this one is better than yesterday's. I think this one, Marcus Smart was a good play. If you played him, Marcus Smart was a good play. But this one, I think this is kind of star-studded. And you should be able to fit in some nice guys with what's the level left over, like 8K on FanDuel and what 9,800 on DraftKings. Yeah, we going to the top of this one. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and don't forget, follow me on Instagram and Twitter at MessNetJustD. If you guys are using these lineups, using my plays, send me a screenshot at MessNetJustD on Twitter or Instagram, and I'll post you on my Instagram. All right, nice shout out. You get a shout out. You might get a couple new followers from that. But yeah, show some love back. All right, I'll be back tomorrow, guys. Peace out.